Hey guys, today we're making an awesome Frankenstein light switch. You ready? Let's go. Hey guys, welcome back. It's Kid Techie, and today I wanted to show you probably one of my best 3D prints, and that is this. Now this was made with Protopasta's magnetic iron PLA. So, didn't actually print this way. It printed more like this. It's like kind of gray. It looks like normal PLA, right? But actually, I soaked this for 2 to 3 days in salt water. And you can just look up how to do that. I mean, it's pretty simple. It's just boil salt and water. And I left it in for 2 to 3 days. Originally, it looked like that. And then the other day, I picked it up out of the salt water. It looked exactly like this. So to get it this way, before you put it in the salt water, you have to scrub it with a wire brush. And my wire brush is very small. Came with my Taz 6. So I just used that. I scrubbed it all around in this little divots. Basically, where I didn't scrub it enough, kind of like on the sides here, like right there, you can kind of see. It looks more like this grayness, but where I scrubbed it, that's where the iron really came out. The iron particles came out, and that's where the rust came from. And these cracks right here, that was put there on purpose. That's not an accident in my print. So it's supposed to be a Frankenstein light switch. So your everyday standard light switch is like this, with the white plate and the 2 screws. You need a flathead to unscrew these, and luckily I have one on me. So I took off the plate like this, still keeping the screws, and I put on this one right here. I line it up with the holes, you can see that. Took one screw, put it there. Grab a flathead. Just tighten it. Not too tight because, again, it's a 3D print. And they're not these strongest things in the world. They can still crack. So just firm enough so that that's snug and it won't move. Grab the other one. And do the same thing. Good. Alright, so next we want to grab this little thing. It's called a nubbin. If you want to download it. It's the little thing called a nubbin. And it basically comes with little support things that I'll put there in the file so you can't remove them. And when it prints out, you just take them off so you can kind of see where the lines were. I don't know if you can see that, but like right there, I just took them out with pliers. You have to be very gentle because it's super thin right there. And then I just sanded it off a little bit. And then you just put it on like that. To make sure it's snug. And sometimes the little nubbin, the part in the middle, won't go on all the way. So you might have to take a hammer or something similar and tap it in. Hopefully that's enough. Once you're done with that, you can take the little lever that's here, bend this part in just a tiny bit so it can fit, and it snapped. Oh, oops. So you have to put it over this. This little part has to go over the nubbin so it doesn't get stuck. like that. So you'll know if your nubbin is put on enough if this doesn't get caught, which it is now, so I have to hammer it in a little bit more. Still not enough. Nice. Alright. So yeah, when you just want to turn on your light, you just flick it up. And these little things are up here for holding it. You turn it off like that. And it looks pretty cool. So the thing in the middle, I'm going to reprint it because it looks kind of weird, the tan against the orange. And I want to color in this white right here because, again, it conflicts with the colors. So I'm going to reprint this nubbin with the magnetic iron. And I originally printed it with the magnetic iron, but it kept snapping because I hadn't put it on enough, and I just kept forcing it. But now I know that you have to hammer it in lightly. So yeah, that's how to install the Frankenstein light switch. Now unfortunately I do not have a time-lapse of my print, but again I printed it with this Protopasta magnetic iron. I bought it from Matter Hackers. The link is down below in the description. Feel free to like and subscribe and comment if you have any questions or you have an idea for a future video. Yeah, it's Kid Techie. See you next time.